This is produced by SUBAmedia.com.
You ain't got a clue, let's be honest. I had a couple seasons made a forest. I put in the work and take the profit. Looking at my girl like what a goddess. Thank God.
How's everyone doing this morning? This is Joe SUBA Talks. If you're listening to this podcast, I would like to thank you for even watching. Listening. There's no video yet. But yeah, I'm an American, actually. An American producer, actor, living in New York from Harlem. And I've been around a little. So today, or what my podcast is about now, is I'm attempting to do my whole podcast with a British accent, because now I'm studying the British accent. Why? Because I want to put it more into my films and my movies. You know, I might get called for a film or a movie, and to play a British actor. What happened was, a couple of years back, I don't know if you remember, the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, there's only one real black character really there. There's probably other, but they're all in makeup. But there's one black character that was hanging out with the crew that was chasing down Sparrow, one of the pirates that were chasing down Sparrow. And I read for that role. Now, at the time, I had a beard and a bald head, and I think I had to look for the role, but I didn't have the accent for the role. They specifically asked for a black American actor with a British accent. And of course, my accent sucked, so I didn't get that role. It put me down a rabbit hole, and I was very upset at myself. And then I got called 2 weeks later for this TV show called The Nick. I think it was about Showtime or HBO. And in that, I had to play a British doctor for the scene. I remember it like yesterday. The role was a doctor, and there's this guy comes in as a prize fighter. He was a fighter, and you know, the Nick is set back in the 1900s, I believe, in New York, and it was like this doctor, he was hooked on heroin. But anyway, I had to, the lines, sorry. I'm always all over the place, excuse me. The lines were, the guy comes, he sits down looking at the eye. I'm saying, it's your eye, Ragnar. He said, yeah. I said, you're a prize fighter. So I said, then I go, what you need to do is take these 2 pills, right, rest. There's no fighting for a while. If you can, don't fight anymore, because you can lose your sight. And that was it. And at the time, they called me in, and my accent sucked. I think now, if I ever get the opportunity again to speak with a British accent, I can pull it off easy, you know? So the more I practice, the more I study, the more I look at, listen to dialects, I'll be able to do it. And the more TV shows I watch. I was watching Downton Abbey. I don't know if you guys know about Downton Abbey. It will come on every Sunday on the BBC. Oh, sorry, not the BBC. It's a BBC network, but Channel 13 here in America, in New York. And I used to watch it, and I was just amazed at how they spoke. And so I started watching that and watching it. And it became like, I became obsessed. I even bought the DVDs. I became obsessed with it. And then a friend of mine told me about Top Boy, Summer Houses. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And instantly it clicked. Like, this is what I need to be watching. I was gassed. That's what they say, gassed. Man, waste, man. So stuff like that. Just slang. And it made me really actually be able to do both. So if I want to speak more like a Jamaican here, in like with the London accent, like, they say instead of butter, they say butter. Is it better?